So the Observer is out for Komodood. Probably going to keep those here. Just keep this here momentarily, and probably is going to plan to scout with it, as he's probably, Komodood should be pretty confused with this really weird wall off. Could just expect him to only go air units. He really limited himself here. Can't really get the main yet. He needs to wait for Blink maybe with his Stalkers to get any kind of a ground force. So computer's lagging a bit here. I'm not sure what happened there, but Rise Against does have these air units here, but Komodood can see it with his Observer. A couple more Void Rays are on the way. Stalkers are very, very, very well placed for Komodood. He knows it's there. His Observer sees it. He's getting his Stalkers in the place where the Void Rays would come. He's got a few pylons here. I'm not sure about the pylon placement because the Void Rays could charge up on here, and the Phoenixes and Void Rays are waiting in the base. We'll see how this goes. He has a couple more Void Rays. He needs to wait for these Void Rays to get up here if he's going to have any chance of dealing with these Stalkers. If he can outrange the Stalkers and charge up on this pylon, that could be game. Stalker's trying to get a free shot. He does get a couple free shots. Microing these Void Rays to chase him in there. And he's going to take out this Void Ray. This Void Ray could go down, and yes, the Void Ray does go down. That's a huge hit to this harassment coming with the Void Rays. He did not bring these two Void Rays up to help. A little bit of a micro slip there. I'm not sure if he forgot about it or if he's just worrying about what's down in his base. A couple more Void Rays there as well. This Observer just queued up to follow Rise Against Void Rays so he can know where they are at. So going to group back up here probably. Might pick up these Stalkers if they are seen. It doesn't look like they are going to be though, unless by the Void Rays who might shoot them down. So yes, definitely a very different game coming from Rise Against and Komodood. I do enjoy PvPs, and we have a Twilight Council out for Rise Against, so we're probably going to see Blink for his Stalkers transition out of these Void Rays, as Komodood has quite a Stalker army, but he is getting a lot of Zealots, which is weird since he knew that the Protoss player at the bottom like completely walled off, as well as getting air. So these Zealots, I'm not sure what they're doing on the field now. Blink is coming for Rise Against. Twilight Council for Komodood. Probably get Blink himself to be able to blink up into Rise Against space. Looks like some scouting is being done here by the Void Rays, making sure there's no other secret expansions across the base. And Komodood sitting at 1,300 minerals, 900 gas, macro slipping big time for him. He needs to spend that money. The Observer is coming in. Komodood is going to see exactly what is going on here with Rise Against base. He knows that there are a few Void Rays, and Stalkers are starting to come. He could assume that he's going for Blink himself. These two Stalkers, they have lived a lot of this game. Two little lovebirds in here. Not sure what they are doing. Maybe just waiting to see if he goes for a really weird expansion here. These Void Rays could, if done properly, fly around here and do some harassment if he wanted to. Opting not to do that, it looks like, at this moment. So yes, the game is shaping up to be quite a good one. And Komodood sitting back and macroing up, I suppose, but like, he needs to spend his units. He could throw down a bunch of more gateways if he wanted to work those into gateways and have a much stronger army producing facility. There's the word. So we'll see what Komodood chooses to do here in response to this massive wall-off. That is a beefy wall-off. He is not getting in there anytime soon. Rise Against must not plan to get down here anytime soon either. So we have got ground weapons on the way for both players, as well as a robotics facility for Rise Against. Maybe going to get a couple Immortals to deal with the Stalkers, which would be quite a good decision. I am just all over my words today. Not even today. I'm just not even a smooth talker. So, you know what? Deal with it, because I have to every day. I was watching, if you haven't checked out any MLG replays yet, you should definitely do so. Huck won the MLG Starcraft 2 tournament part of it. Great player. I love Huck. He's probably my favorite player. I do play Zerg, but I love the way Huck plays. He actually did a mothership rush and won, which was pretty epic. but he is from Canada, and I am also from Canada, so kind of repping my territory. Not that that matters at all, but he's a great player. So not much action going on. That's why I'm kind of trailing off topic here, just kind of accumulating as much of the ground army as he can. It looks like Psionic Storm on the way, as well as Zealot Charge for Komodood. So this Phoenix is going to get shot at by the Stalker, needs to micro him away, and he doesn't lose any health points, which is great. So a Warp Prism on the way, probably going to fly him down here to warp in down there once again. So, natural expansion just being taken by Komodood. We are 18 minutes into the game, and they are both going off of one base for so long. Both players must be getting mined out soon. Look at this. This is not good news for iseAgainst at all. He does not have any... Oh, he does have the Warp Prism. Okay, he takes the Warp Prism down, and he's going to take his natural now, but it is way too late to be taking it. This is going to get mined out very, very fast at 90 minerals, and he's not going to have anything mining for quite a while here. It does look like as his Nexus warps in, could be very bad for macro. Warp Prism being initiated here down by the Gold Expo. This natural expansion here is very, very vulnerable to an attack if Komodood opts to do so. Komodood's still sitting with massive amounts of resources in the bank, only at 92 supply. We've got iseAgainst at 86 supply. So Komodood does have the army advantage, but he could have a much more army advantage if he wanted to. A few Zealots and a Stalker coming down here. Probably going to join these warped in units at an attack at the Expo. But this is quite a few Stalkers for iseAgainst here. I'm not sure who could come off of this battle, but this could be a deciding factor, because if Komodood can take out this expansion, that is it for resource mining for iseAgainst. We'll see how this works. Komodood just still waiting. Can they see anything? No, they don't know each other are there. Warp Prism coming up for iseAgainst as well. So this could end up being a base race. I'm not sure. No, just bringing in some probes. And here comes the attack. Zealot's charging in, trying to get us around, going over the back. Not the greatest place for them to be, because these Stalkers over here can take them out. Stalkers being shot at here and blinking in. Not sure if that was a good idea either, because now some of these units will be able to shoot. But oh my goodness, these Void Rays as well as the Phoenix picking up the units are going to end this very, very fast. Trying to blink in for a final attack, and it looks like that may have been a bad move